the Accounts Payable Manager, brought to you by TemplateShop.net. Every business needs to know at least two things in terms of what are the receivables and what are the payables. And this template is going to help you do exactly the same. What are your payables? This sheet, we see the introduction, what this template is all about. The user friendliness is quite simple. And as we will see in the upcoming sheets, details of what are each and every tab related to and how to customize, etc. This is the invoices that have been generated by the vendors. Here it talks about the payment record that we would have made against the invoices, the scheduled payments, a dashboard which neatly highlights the various types of payments which have been made or yet to be made, and a little bit of background data. Let's look at the invoice. The date of the invoice, invoice number, the company, expense type gets populated here and is fully customizable. So I might say company 1, 2, 3, 4, etc., which is self-definable. Now, if I want to add another company here, go into the background data. Right now we see there are 7 companies. So I go to the background data, company 7, I say company 8, and I go here and I say company 8. This is customizable, again, based on the background data which we enter. Here we see the invoice due date and the invoice amount. Let's see the payment records. Against invoice 9673 for company 1, the due date is 8/12/2022. The invoice amount being 194 is all appearing here from this row. Invoice paid is $59. The balance is $135. So instead of 59, I make it say 79. We see how the balance changes. Now, the scheduled payments. The same information which we saw in the invoice tab appears here, and it is a visual indication that it is overdue because the invoice due date was 8/12/2022. Now, here in case I change this to 8/02/2023, we get into scheduled payments, it says coming up later. So each of these sheets we see is directly interconnected. Total number of invoices, the invoice amount, the total pay comes from here. The total number of invoices which we see is 13. The invoice amount 7506 comes in over here. The total amount paid is coming in from here, 1271. And the balance remaining, the paid percentage. Not just that, we have the vendor as well as the supplier, company 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. We have it here. The split by the type of expense, the due date versus the remaining balance. So we know in which month what is the amount we are required to pay, and whether it is overdue or even due today, the type of expense, so on and so forth. And of course, we have seen the background data. We appreciate you watching this video. You can stay up to date on useful templates by subscribing to TemplateShop.net. This spreadsheet template can be brought at TemplateShop.net, the link for which can be found in the description.